Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's the Monstrositus X. We're back here with some updated stuff on the Ragman. So uh what we got here is I was started with the one, but I had a bit of an issue. Um, I didn't have any intentions of making the smaller ones. It didn't dawn on me that I could or that I should. And so when I thought, hey, maybe that would, because it would happen quicker, I'd be able to do it quicker than the bigger ones, because I haven't really figured out everything, especially the pelvis. So, but these I already know how to do these, and these are really simple, and so it would go a lot faster. So I had supplies for the bigger ones, but I didn't have supplies for these. I had, but not nowhere near enough. So what I had to do was wait till I can get a ride and go over across town so I can get uh, some more supplies. And then but last few days I've been cutting up some shirts, and I got different color materials so that I can make combinations. This is light gray, it's not white. And then I got these like a dark navy color, and it's kind of like a velvety type of surface. And the underside is it looks like a different color because it's a little, it has less of that velour texture. So if you flip it, you get a different color. So I can use both sides, and it's a different texture. This side doesn't have that soft, plush type of texture. So I got that, and I'm thinking about using that because I made a second one. I said that I had that second material strip, so I went ahead, because I didn't have it, I made him, and he's a little bit bigger than this one. And I did it that way because I wanted if if you're gonna have two fighting each other, one of them should be a little bit bigger so that the smaller one could be at a disadvantage in case you want to make one the hero and one the bad guy. The bad guy should be a little bit bigger so that he looks more intimidating to the smaller character. So my phone is fucked up, so I think that's flashing as if it was going to take a picture or something like that. So um yeah, so anyway, I got all of these different colors that I can use. This is a different color here. That's the same color from see, these two different colors. This is different colors of blue. This one up here is the same as this down here. And then you got a different, so I got like 3 or 4 different shades of blue. Then I have some gray, and this is really good stretchable stuff. So it 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 makes good for making tighter outfits that won't really hinder the movement. And then I got some I got this like a not suede type of material, and I'm gonna use that for the braces and the boots or the greaves. and and I have some leather bags that my mom's had here that I'm gonna cut down, and these are kind of thin, but it's I can use these for belts and braces and straps and all kinds of different harnesses and stuff like that. So, and I got 2 different kinds. That one has more of a texture to it. This one is smoother, or smoother leather texture. and so I got different kind. I got two brown leather coats upstairs, like a beige type of brown, and you can see this more like an elephant skin. It looks more like so, but it's not. I just more coarser the texture. So, and then I have this brown here. This is a brown, and then I got a lighter color that's more in between these two colors. This is brown. This one is brown, and this one is, I guess, a cocoa or mocha, or I don't know what you would call that. But yeah, I have something that's in between. That's more like a tannish brown or tannish beige. With I got two different ones, so and they're both like one is have more spotting. So I'm gonna have a few different varieties to be able to mix and match as I'm go through these, and I could also uh, like make. I have plastics in the house so that I can cut those up and use that for different parts and cover it with or cover with different things, maybe aluminum, because I have some aluminum cans in here. All of this I was premeditatedly setting up so that when I got to this point, I'd have the items ready to build things with. So uh, this is uh, this is just my small layout. But the next time you see this, we'll have these characters put together, and you'll be able to see what I how I used to make my stuff years ago. So here's two, and these two are gonna be the first, and you're gonna see them. Then I might not sew because it's just gonna be simple, folded over clothing, and I'll cut the arms out, and then it'll go down, and then I'll make the pants separate, and then put a belt around the waist. I'm thinking maybe I could use a dark blue and a light blue, and I'm trying to mix and match some of these things so that I have different colors and variety of outfit designs. For the big ones are going to be even better because you can make more details without it looking too bulky or getting awkward looking. These things are small, so you got to keep it simple. But like that's why I'm going to be using these all of this type of stuff to make shoulder pauldrons and stuff that cross over it, so that it gives it a different look. You have characters with different looks. They might have a blue shirt on, but then they have a beige or a black harness or some kind of a shoulder get up and or go something that runs down their arm because they're gonna have braces and then the boots, and some of them will be ankle high, some of them will come up to the knee. Whatever I want to do, I can do it. So that's why I'm gonna show you guys what that's all about and how these are not what I used to. They're gonna be what I used to make, but I didn't go into detail like how I'm gonna go into now with the shoulder pauldrons and all of that. I used to make a cape type of an outfit for a couple of them, but I haven't done that in years. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically it. I wanted to update about that. I haven't forgotten. It's just that I ran out. I didn't have the right supplies. I thought I did, but when I started using it, it just wasn't working out. So I had to go out and get a different type of supply. So now I'm starting to move. That's why it's covered up because I had already begun the process. I forgot. I was supposed to show you the second one because that's the one I was talking about. I wasn't going to do it anymore with this one. Cut straight across the arms to cut out the arms. I didn't do that with this one. I just put a separate arm because if you can see the shoulder, it's a different color. It's a brighter color than the head and the chest. I don't know if you could tell that, but it goes straight across. This the arms are different color, but it's gonna be all covered with a cloth. It's gonna come up to his neck. So It might even have a collar that goes around his neck, so you won't see any of that. All of this is going to be covered up with something, and he's going to be bulky and have a belt on, and I'm going to try and make it look real menacing looking and have his arm braces and shoulder get up, and yeah, he's going to be badass. I want him to look like it, but I'm probably going to put him in darker material. Probably going to give him this gray and a black. There's a black that I have here. There's a black here that I have. It was up here, but I think I buried it. It got buried under some of the stuff here. Yeah. But I'm gonna put the black on his legs and probably the gray up on his chest. Here it is. Just gotta get it out. Yeah. It's another like a waist elastic from the waist of a sweat hood, but I'm gonna use the inside. It's gonna be. I'm gonna use the back side, which is just black. It's just black. So you can hardly see it. See, I'm gonna use the black side and on the legs, and then his boots is either gonna be black or one of the or this brown color or one of the beige upstairs, the leather jackets that I have upstairs, or one of these black boots. Or maybe I'll make his whole outfit gray and his shoulder pauldrons and his boots and everything black. So I can mix it up. I can mix it up and do whatever I want. So that's what I'm doing, and that's why I cut up all of these different colors and stuff, so I can have a variety and make something that looks interesting instead of just putting one thing on and that's it. So yeah, that's it for now. I got plenty of different varieties, and the next time you see these guys will have outfits on, and beginning to end process. The only thing that might be covered is the hands and the feet, but everything else, because it'll be in process, is trying to make the boots will be a little bit more intricate, because I've never made boots on something this small before. So, well, not with this type of material. I think I used tape and cardboard when I was a kid. So, yeah, this is going to be a little bit more into detailing and stuff. I'm going to have to get a needle and thread and do some work on this stuff. So, yeah, until the next time, I'll be back, man, with more Ragmen. That's right. When you see these, you'll agree with me, man. These are the best action figured, homemade, do-it-yourself action figures anybody's ever made. I'm going to come up with some ways to do a little bit more details, but for now, remember, these are just the basic type of ones that I used to make when I was a kid. Matter of fact, these are upgraded because I didn't make boots. I just put like I said, if I put tape on the feet, I just wrapped some greaves around his shin and made it look like high boots. And yeah, and I just went to town with that. I had a ball play with them shorts. So I had one that was my favorite, and that's how he was done. He had denim around his wrists for his braces, and denim around his calves as greaves, and then the boots was tape that I had used a marker on to color it either a darker color, black or blue, and then I frayed the top of the denim of his greaves, and made it look like it was something hanging down, like he had some kind of a decorative tasseling or something direct coming down from the top of his boot. So I went out, man, and this was all as a kid, man, what, 10, 11 years old, somewhere around there, 9. I'm not sure exactly because I didn't document it. I was just making shit that I was when we had nothing to do. We didn't have video games when I was a kid, so we had to make ourselves useful to ourselves. So you came up with things, and Ragman was my thing. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. So uh, till the next time, hopefully. Yeah, till the next time. There's no hopefully. It's definitely you're gonna see exactly, and I'm gonna get more detail as I get better with this and more confident because I'm gonna start putting like little metal decorative and like if I'm making braces, I like to have it studded in some kind of way. Same thing with boots, some kind of studding, or and I got to figure out how to do that with the supplies I have because I don't have anything that I can just stud my things or some stud machine. I don't have that, so I'm gonna have to do my own thing, figure it out for myself. So yeah, all right, y'all, I'm out of here.